Yahoo! Finally! Welcome back to the Derby County Matchday Reviews. And this time we finally have an away victory. And it comes at the cost of Mark Robins' job. Yeah, I'm recording this on Thursday. It's been a day since Derby have played. And unfortunately, Mark Robins has got the sack. Which also now means that Paul Warne is the longest serving manager in the EFL Championship out of those 24 clubs, and he's been at Derby for like 2 years. That just shows that the time you get in management for football is going down by the minute. Just have a look. And we're going to dive straight into this game because I cannot believe that we've actually won an away game. It's crazy. So I'm going to describe you the goals whilst you can have a look at the Coventry ratings or something. So basically what happened was the 11th minute, it was a free kick booted, not a free kick, I think it was a goal kick or a free kick actually, booted forward by Jacob Vidal-Zetterstrom, and it just bounced, and it unfortunately, Jack Rodoni tried to do a back pass, but Jerry Yates intercepted it, rounded the keeper and slotted home to make it 1-0 in the 11th minute. And then we doubled our advantage in the second half. Jerry Yates dribbled, cut inside, edge of the box on the left flank, had a shot, massive deflection from Bobby Thomas, and it went in. It was originally given as Jerry Yates' goal, but then it was decided to be a Bobby Thomas own goal in the 73rd minute. 4 minutes later, Tatsuhiro Sakamoto scored to restore hope for Coventry. It was a shot on the edge of the box, put to the keeper bottom left. No chance he could have saved it, but that would have been the final goal scored under the Mark Robins era at Coventry. And I did forget to mention that Jerry Yates' goal was originally ruled out to offside by the linesman. However, the referee overruled the linesman because you cannot be offside if the defender plays it back. That is the rules, I believe. So let's get into the Derby County ratings. Jacob Vidal-Zetterstrom, 3.3. There was a good chance. I think it was second half. Ball whipped in across the box, and it was met by Haji Wright, I think, and it was just blocked. I couldn't tell if it was the goalie or Curtis Nelson at the time, but whoever it was, credit to them, because that would have been almost certainly a goal. But yeah, our defence was actually decent, and the Sakamoto goal couldn't be saved by many goalkeepers. Maybe Allison and Edison could save it, but in the Championship, no other goalkeeper could save that. And yeah, that was the difference between a clean sheet and a good reward for our defenders. Right, so where were we? Callum Elder 2.4, Cashin 3.1, Phillips 2.9, Nelson 3.1, Jackson at right wing back. I didn't believe we were playing 5 at the back. I thought we were going to be playing a more adventurous formation, so I didn't even realise that Jackson was at right wing back. Bloody hell. Paul Warne lost the plot there, but it somehow worked. Oh my God, I still cannot believe that we won with 5 at the back. Liam Thompson 2.9, Ebu 3.4, Kenzo Haldmean 2.9, Jerry Yates, the goal scorer, who could have had 2 if the goal wasn't an own goal, got 3.5, and DeJuane Brown got 3.5. Let's go to the bench. And we can see that Nathaniel Mendes-Lang got a 4.5, Colo got a 2.4, Bradley 2.6, Fozzie 2.9, and Wilson 3.1. Wilson ended up in midfield. Oh, please don't ask me how this works. I don't know how we've managed to put Caden Jackson at right back and Kane Wilson in midfield. Yeah, it's very confusing football, and that's coming from me. So let's move on to my player ratings. So we are going to start off with Jacob Vidal-Zetterstrom. I'm going to give him a 3.6. Made a couple good saves and was decent all round. And I'm just going to show you the logistics of the ratings because it says in here, it gives you like details like 22 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots by Nathaniel Mendes-Lang, but his dribbling was good. Like you can have a look at Jerry Yates. And yeah, the defenders, it's different. Obviously, yeah. 2 saves by Jacob Vidal Zetterstrom. 1 pass by Kane Wilson. And I don't know if passes mean like crucial passes or whatever. But I don't know. But yeah. Caden Jackson did alright. Yeah, it was decent. It was decent performances, lads. Kane Wilson will go for next. And I'm going to actually give him... I'm going to give him a 3.2. He was decent in midfield. Obviously, I would have preferred him at right back or right mid, how we normally play, but it's decent. Fozzie, I'll give him a 3. Gave us some defensive... Sorry, where was I? Gave us some defensive experience in the late minutes, just like Sonny Bradley, but I'll give him 2.8 because there's a hair on my screen. Hold up. There we go, it's gone. But yeah, Fozzie and what's his name? Bradley. I'd literally tapped him and then he disappeared. Fozzie and Bradley, they just brought some defensive experience on at the last minute. Cash in 3.3, did a couple of good defending, made some passes, didn't really make too many errors. James Collins, on my mind, and he scores a number 9, but he gets a 2.2. And it's not really been a fine season so far for Colo. I wish he could do better because it's not me that wishes that players would just move on or be bad so we sell them, but Colo needs to up his game, otherwise I'm fearing that he's not going to be competitive at this level and might have to leave in January just to enjoy his football. Jerry Yates, I'm going to give him a 4 match rating. The first 4 of the video. And Mendes Lang's going to get a 3.7. Good dribbling, and yeah, it's okay. The reason why I don't like to give Mendes Lang too high of ratings, I think I've said it before, but Google always gives him a high rating for a couple of good dribbles and barely putting a foot wrong, but that's when he comes on as a sub. I just feel like I want to keep it realistic, not just off his performance, but how he could have done better. That's why I'm giving him a 3.7 and not man of the match. Jerry Yates is my man of the match. Nat Phillips up next. I'll give him a 2.8. First start in a Derby shirt, I believe, and could have done better. Thompson, 2.7. I like Thompson, but could have expected more after his goal against Chesterfield in the Carabao Cup. I would have be hoping for more when he played in the league. Kenzo, I'll give him a 3. And Caden Jackson, I'm going to give him a 3.2 for adapting to right wing back, because obviously it's not every day that you get put in a position that you don't normally play. I mean, yeah, we did see last season loads of random positions, Mendes Lang up front, which eventually then became his main position. So who knows? We might end up with Caden Jackson, right wing back, FC 26. That's if he's still at the club. Because who knows, he might be brought if we go down and he does well. And I hope we don't go down, because that'll really destroy me, having to go and watch games against blooming Fleetwood Town if they get promoted. Yeah, please don't do that to me again. It took a toll watching us beat Morecambe 5-0 and not get promoted. Oh, Elder 2.3. Terrible game from him. Ebu 3.4. It's actually really good from Ebu. He's doing well. He is actually very well played. Passes. He misses chances if he gets them, but that's not the main thing a midfielder needs to do. Nelson, I'll give him a 3. And Dwayne Brown, I'm going to give him a 3.3. I think he got a couple of shots off. I couldn't tell. I'm just going to go down here. Where is he? No, he didn't get any shots off. I thought he got a shot off. I must have mistaken him for someone. Now we're going to go and have a look at the timeline. I still haven't had your thoughts of if we keep the timeline or not. So yeah. But yeah, if you have a look at that, there's a picture. There's another picture. I'm excited over pictures now. There's another picture. There's 3 pictures. They sometimes have pictures in the timeline, other times they don't. That's why I'm debating if I still do it or not. Now we're going to go on to the stats before the table. And 11 shots to 3. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know how we managed to win with 3 shots. That's why I was so shocked and going Yahoo at the start of the video. I just didn't believe it. 220 passes, 70% possession to Coventry, 30% to Derby. Pass accuracy was a shocking, and I mean shocking, 65%. To win that game was actually surprising because we've done better away performances like Sheffield United and Oxford. We had better away performances and we should have won them. And then a game like this, all it takes is 2 scrappy goals and 2 errors from the Coventry defence, and that's enough to win a match. That shows how unpredictable football is. Talking about unpredictable, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do on the Saturday, because it could go good, it could go bad. I just don't know. Right, yellow cards, 2 to us, 1 to them. Red cards, none, obviously, otherwise I would have been making a headlight out of it. Offsides, 1 apiece. I almost said 11. Corners, 9 to Coventry, 6 to Derby. And just to say before we end the video, I would unfortunately like to condole Mark Robins for the loss of his job as we go to the table. I mean, yeah, they are 17th. However, if you look at what he did for them last season, it's a bit harsh how he's got sacked. It's just a rough start. He was building something and Coventry could have got promoted. He was building something. And if you do have a look, 15 points, they're only 7 points off the playoffs, but at the same time, they're level on points to the relegation zone. This is how close the championship can be. And that is it for today's video, guys. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next Derby reviewing video. So for now, Crispy Bacon Army, you are the best fans.